What is up, Bucks? This is EclipseBat here again with another Wi-Fi battle. As you can see in May, it was against one of my good friends in college. His name is Trayson during an anime club event. So let's just get straight into this and hope you enjoy. He leads off with his Tyranitar, and I lead off with my sexy shiny Terrakion. Withdraws his Tyranitar in order to bring out his Sableye, which I'm going to assume he's going to Will-O-Wisp. Lucky for me, I taunt him because I thought he was actually going to go for the Star Fox, as I'm pretty sure nowadays the Tyrannosaurus I see carries Star Fox. So I have an opportunity to bring on my Star Fox here, and he's going to go straight for the knockoff, which should break my Focus Sash, even though he's just going to knock it off right now. And it gives me my +1 attack for my ability Justified, so that's pretty good on me. I'm going to go for the Stone Edge here, which should do a chunk load of damage, almost old code, about like 90% of damage. As he goes for the Foul Plate, which does a good amount, and I get my Justified boost again. But lucky for him, the taunt wears off, so he gets to go for the priority with a Wisp. So basically, I'm normal Terrakion again, although my Stone Edge will kill this Sableye, but still, it's pretty much a dead Terrakion. I see a dead Terrakion when I see one. And he brings out his Excadrill, which is on Air Balloon, which is pretty good on him. He goes for the Earthquake because he's faster because of the Sand Rush. Does not have Mo Breaker, which is pretty good. And I have my opportunity to go into Forever because I want to Will-O-Wisp this Excadrill on my own. He's going to switch out into a good play of Rotom Wash because if anybody needed to get burned, it had to be Rotom Wash because most of the team consists of physical type Pokemon. So I'm just gonna go for the taunt so he doesn't wear me down with his own Will-O-Wisp. And basically we're just gonna try to, I guess, stall each other out. I don't know. But he goes for the Hydro Pump, which does a lot amount of damage. I go for the Nightshade, which does a good amount of chunk too. But then he's gonna go straight for the Volt Switch. And that's going to be good on his part because his Rotom Wash doesn't have to die. If anything, he could use it as fodder. And he gets Bring Out Talonflame, which happens to get weared down by Starfrock, but has a Citrus Berry. I think he has that just for the Starfrox, I don't know. But I go for the Nightshade, which should bring up around the same HP as he was when he brought out with the Starfrox. And he goes for the Brave Bird. And I didn't want to switch to this Brave Bird because it's not good for Pokemon to switch in for this. So right here, I get to go out into Orion for the Intimidate, and just so I can Mega Evolve into this fucking awesome beast. Look at that monster. And I should have gone for the Sucker Punch here. I don't know why I didn't go for the Sucker Punch, I guess. But he goes for the U-turn, goes into the Rotom Wash just for fodder. I'm pretty sure I thought at the time he was going to go for the Swords Dance, which is why I went for the Play Rough, because usually at that time where I had the battle, it was very popular for Swords Dance. But he brings in his Garchomp, and I do not want to take an Earthquake, which should hurt, and so I bring him out Rotom Wash, which doesn't even get affected by Earthquake due to its ability Levitate. And so he doesn't want Garchomp to get burned, so he brings out his Tyranitar. I guess his Garchomp is more a priority to not get burned than his Tyranitar. So I just go for the Will-O-Wisp and his Tyranitar gets burned. I think I go for the Hydro Pump here. Actually no, I do not. If he switches, he switches out. And I actually do carry the Confuse Ray, so I'm actually going to go for the Confuse Ray right now to the Excadrill, which I wanted to go for the Tyranitar. And unfortunately, the Confusion does not do its job, and he gets a free fucking Rapid Spin, so he's basically next time Talonflame comes in, it won't die, which pretty much sucks. But I go for the Hydro Pump, and it OHKOs the Excadrill. And the next Pokemon he actually brings out is Talonflame, because if he brought up the Talonflame, if he got hit by his Confusion, this Talonflame would just be done. But he goes for the Brave Bird, and it does a little solid amount of chunk of damage. But I do go for the Volt Switch because that is the most smart play to do. And so I actually lead off with my Chinchino here because Chinchino, believe it or not, is a real threat. And right here, I I did not know, but he is a scarf chomp. So right here I realized that when he outsped like Chino, so I was like, oh, so I bring out Orion. I meant to use fucking Sucker Punch here, but I accidentally clicked play rough. I don't know why. Why? But it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go for Rotom Wash to force a switch. So he goes into his Tyranitar, knowing that I'm just gonna go straight for the Hydro Pump. Thank goodness it hit, even though it was in Sandstorm. So it should be in range for me to knock it out when I go straight for the Volt Switch this turn right here. So I do go for the Volt Switch, as you can see. But before that, he Mega Evolves, and I got surprised. I'm like, why are you Mega Evolving now of all times? And he was just like, I don't know. I felt like it was a good time to revolve his Mega Evolve. I always Mega Evolve. So I go for the Volt Switch. He dies. I go into my Choice Bandit Agri Slash because I like using Choice Bandit Agri Slash. It actually helped me a lot. And so I went for the King Shield to scout what he was going to do, because if he went for Earthquake, I pretty much won this battle because I can just go into Rotom Wash. But he goes into Outrage, and his lucky there, he went for Outrage, and it actually is not a multi-hitting move, so his attack will actually fall down. We'll drop 2 stages if he hits the King Shield. But even with the stat drops, it does a hell of a lot to fucking Rotom Wash. Oh my god, it almost OHKOs it. It 2-hit KOs it. Damn. Jesus. Alright, so right here, I go into Diana. I'm pretty much going to go for the Choice Bandit Shadow Snake just for the fact that if I use King Shield, I pretty much lost the battle. And that does a good amount of damage. He's confused, and I'm lucky that he hit this turn because I don't know that could have crit if anything. So I go for the Shadow Snake again. He snaps out of it. He goes for the last Outrage, and that's pretty much GG for him because I live. And yeah, it's GG, Treeson. And I hope you bubs enjoy. I hope you battle again. So comment, rate, subscribe, all that good shit. And I'll see you bubs later.